25-yard line. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle the quarterback just says,
here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been... And that is caught! Touchdown, Raiders! Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Is good.
And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You going to yell at me? You go cover him.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. The 30. 10.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss,
all
man.
the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, 75 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
The game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
From the 44, Carr, and a slant hold in by Ruggs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Good for a loss.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Carr is complete left side to Aguilar. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Taken down.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
That's good.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
7-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Chubb on first down, no room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's 3rd and 7.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
4A. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
7.
Escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Throwing left side, it's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. There he goes left side.
You know what? Why don't you just start
and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Raiders 21.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Intercepted.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
36-yard.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Carr. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Raiders take over 1st.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the 1st half. Now, a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the Raiders 20.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they'll get this down to the 10. His first catch, good for 16 and a 1st. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 10 yards out. And the Browns move back within a couple of the lead. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for two. Mayfield now. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for two to tie the game, and it works out. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get three as the drive continues. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It leads to
now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Complete to Josh Jacobs. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Joyner on the tackle.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt.
The 29-yard line.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
That's good.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. Now Mayfield lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. He's at the 50. 30, the 20, 10, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
Raiders.
How about that for a momentum swing. You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you...
And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. It's David Arnett picking it off. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The final shot here before half for Carr. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, as they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mayfield. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. 15 yards on the play. First down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Crosby on the tackle.
Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there, a 22.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Baker Mayfield with a touchdown pass to Austin Hooper. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
28 all.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Carr gives to Richard. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Carr.
36-yard line.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. There he goes, right side. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
Cody Parkey lining up for the extra.
So that is 2 pick sixes he's thrown in this football game. Now, you take those away, Charles, it's a completely different situation.
It totally is, but guess what? They have to deal with what they have now, okay? So they can't just mentally go, well, if we had thrown those pick sixes, we'd be okay. Here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle. But guess what? They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
Josh Jacobs.
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw his car. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup.
On 2nd and 7, Carr.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Able to find Walter. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are an extra point away from taking the lead. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game, and defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he's into the clear. 20. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Now Mayfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashard Higgins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Working out of the gun, Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. To throw again, Carr. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. The Raiders on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Aguilar has it. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's good.
Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. On first down, Richard. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Throwing on second and 8. Carr over the middle. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Carr completes it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. This is Rashard. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
It's third down and 4.
They run it with Jacobs. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a first and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have retaken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Back to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on second and 8 at the 27-yard line. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a third and 8. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Second and 10. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Carr going to throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. And it looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. To throw is Carr. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. The 40. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. And how about the big boys showing off the wheels?
Let's face it, anybody who watches a game, even if it goes against your team, when there's a big man with the football, everyone locks in.
All eyes.
Everyone locks in, and the rumbling, you can feel it all the way to the upper reaches of the stands.
Brings up
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now there's the timeout, signaled for with 2 seconds to go. And the field goal unit likely trying to send this one to overtime. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is how this game comes to a close. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.